औज़ुबिल्लाहिमिनश्शैतानिर्रजीम बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम। आज हमारा मौजू है हज़रत नूह अलैहिस्सलाम। Nuh means weeper. It is repeated. His real name was Abadan Shakur. It is repeated. His father's name was Lamik. His mother's name was Sukha bint Anush. He was born 126 years after Hazrat Adam alayhi salam. He was born in Iraq. He was sent to Iraq for Samara nation. It is repeated. He preached for 950 years. It is repeated. His time period was 500 BC. His nation used to worship Wad, Sawa, Yahus, Yakuk and Nasr, five idols. It is repeated. और इन पांच बुतों के नाम सूरह नूह आयत 23 के अंदर मेंशन है. His nation used to worship idols. On his nation first time came azab. The Lord started from his oven, field and sky. It is repeated. It rained for 40 days and nights. It is repeated. He was asked to build a very big boat by Allah. Ark was made in 2.5 years. It is repeated. Boat's length was 400 feet and its width was 100 feet. It is repeated. Boat contains 3 floors. It is repeated. In lower floor were animals, in middle were humans, and in upper were birds. It is repeated. First entered in the boat was ant. It is repeated. Last entered in boat was donkey. It is repeated. Boat set on Friday on 10th Rajab. It is repeated. Boat was swimming about 6 months. It is repeated. Boat was surrounding Kabatullah Sharif for 40 days. He sent pigeon for the search of land. It is repeated. Boat stopped at 10th Muharram, Turkey's Judi mountain. It is repeated. Judi's height is 6,800 feet. There were 18 people from his family and 62 were others. In boat there were 80 people. It is repeated. His nation was destroyed through the flood drowned. It is repeated. He remained alive for 250 years after flood. He built city Samanun. Samanun means village of 80 people. After Tufan-e-Nuh, he died at the age of 1050 years. It is repeated. He is buried in Masjid-e-Haram in Kabatullah Sharif. It is repeated. He is called leader of prophets, Abul Bashar Sani, Adam Sani, predecessor, Sheikhul Anbiya and Najiullah. It is repeated. More information. First of all, he divided into 12 hours. First of all, Hazrat Nuh alayhi salam built boat. It is repeated. Hazrat Nuh's boat's name was Ark. It is repeated. He first time cultivated grapes. Wine was produced in his time period. Longest age of prophet is Hazrat Nuh alayhi salam. It is repeated. His sons. He had 5 sons. Yafat, Sam, Ham, Canaan and Abar. First of all, Yafat. He was elder son of Hazrat Nuh alayhi salam. Turki people, Yajuj and Majuj, and Englishmen were his children. Second, Sam. He was middle son of Hazrat Nuh alayhi salam. All Arabs, Faras people, and Rumi people were his children. Third, Ham. He was younger son of Hazrat Nuh alayhi salam. People of Hindustan and Sindh were his children. Kosh bin Ham. He had three sons, Habshia, Sindh, and Hind. Fourth, Canaan. He did not accept his teachings. He did not have in a boat. He died in flood. Fifth, Abar. His son Abar died before Tufan Nuh. The word Nuh is 43 times mentioned in 28 surahs. Jazakallah.